This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto, crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying?
Damn it!
Wish I
bought more. Wall Street Pete.
It goes up really high. What's the favorite saying?
Crypto in Crypto. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy Friday to everybody who has a life outside of the work week. Monday through Friday. Should have played the morning 9 to 5, but we're here for you. Talking about cryptocurrency. Come on over, hit the bell, all notification. And 12 hours and just under. Just about until the Bitcoin halving, we're going to talk about many things going on. And if you paid attention to 8 days ago, we had a gentleman screaming for 64.2. And as you've seen, we were just screaming lower. And you got to pay attention. You just got to pay attention. Wall Street, Pete, Crypto, Crypto, all-time highs. Please hit the like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, all notification if you have not been doing so. We're going to talk about a few things right now. And Bitcoin halving, price prediction, identifying Bitcoin's potential price levels. Now, what levels have we been speaking about for a while now, right? We've been talking about 58,000 possible, 56. We talked about 56, I think, 2 days ago. And it's kind of crazy because I've read the article here, and history called attention to a related decline as volatility increased. Well, I don't know if many people understand how this works. Well, every time that Bitcoin, and I want to show you in a chart, let's see, here it is. Every time Bitcoin is about to get this volatile waves before the halving, right? What happened? Well, we were down here before the halving kicked. We went to 20,000. Yes, exactly. We hit topped out, went down. Another halving was coming. Another halving. I hate when I say halving. Another halving was coming. Please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. Just stay to the video if you can. But put down May 20th. That's when the next halving was. We got to move all the way up to here. Ladies and gentlemen, I discovered something in the chart that really got my attention, and it wasn't good news for the bulls. A little concerned. I think we're going to come down a lot more. I don't think people are paying attention to what is actually happening here. You can see 20% plus move every time. And all I did was just set up a possible scenario if that happened. You can see where we've been. We have not gone down that far, 56. And that was what we were talking about. It's kind of funny, right? Reading the article, talking about a 56,000 Bitcoin while Wall Street Pete. Are they watching the show and then doing their articles? That's interesting. But look. Matches down in the last fall before a big pickup. Now we're talking about the Bitcoin halving, 2020, excuse me. And what had happened was that move. Now, what happened? I think we got a halving. I think we got the halving priced in. Look what happened. We're talking about the exact price, the exact move, the exact same price move. Are you paying attention? Definitely imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, 2020, the last 4 years ago, if you look, we build the bottom here for 16,000. What happened? We got the exact same price move to the upside. Before what, though? Before a huge correction. Is anybody watching what's going on? This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. If you're new to this, I've not copied anything. There's not a single copy of anyone talking about this, and I'm concerned. That's what I meant to say. You could copy this chart is what I wanted to say and go to the weekly and pay attention to what is happening. A little concerned. I think that we could bottom out all the way to the 52,000 price. I'm very concerned about this possibility. So everyone is all bullish and all happy up and down, and every channel's telling you, oh, the Bitcoin halving's coming and we're about to go to the moon and blah, 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 blah. That's exactly all I hear right now. Usually what happens is the opposite, what everyone's excited about. Now, the only thing that's got me excited on the weekly is that we are getting this area here. So it's telling me that a 56,000 Bitcoin makes a lot more sense. I'm talking about a price down here on the stochastic oscillator that I use so much. Please hit the like button if you've yet to do so. So what I'm saying here, and I just screwed up the whole, your sister's ass. I did not want that there, and I tried to back it up to do it, go back, and it wouldn't let me. That's annoying. Let me get the price stickers back up. All right, so what I'm trying to show you here is that the bottom here on this area where we were oversold, we're not there yet. We're getting close. You can see how it's actually it must have just updated. We're getting it. So what that tells me is that a 56,000 is going to happen. I don't care what anyone says. 56,000 Bitcoin, it seems to be possible. We're pumping. Don't get fooled. What I think is this double top M somewhere around here in this range will happen. But in that chart, what really scared me the most, what really concerned me, and that scared me, is that if you see here, we got a dump down here. Now, if I got the same dump, and I don't think that's going to happen, but if we got similar dump, because isn't that weird how the history repeated? All the way down through to here, we came down to about right there, let's say. That looks beautiful. Now, it was the top of resistance I took it from. I didn't take it from the biggest wick of its candle here. And if we got the same move down after our big top, right, because we got to pay attention to what's happening here, we're falling all the way below down to about here, which is 43,500. So I'm going to tell you right now, it's not impossible, but there's way too much demand scarcity. I wonder if we get a big dip before a big pump. That's what my concern is. I'm very concerned. I said dollar cost average in a video ago, and just a little worried here what we're looking at. What are we actually looking at? I see a few weeks to the downside. I don't see anything telling me on a weekly that we're ready to come back. Now, big support here at this area. Wonderful, wonderful. We continue to do it. But that's what a lot of people are also trying to pay attention to. I don't know what he said. I'm not keeping up. Hot Wheels in the house. What's up? We're talking about Bitcoin, the price, and how you're getting this hook to the downside. And we're looking for a max pain. And I'll tell you, max pain's pretty scary on this chart. Looking at the weekly from here, this max pain is very, very scary. So like I said, pay attention. Looking to get all the way to the top. I've not done that yet. I do apologize. But we're looking to get to just about right here before we could see another decline, 67,800. So let's adjust this a little bit. I do think that Bitcoin could top out to this price. I actually said that before. And do you remember 4 weeks ago?
Should I be happy?
I went on a rant.
Looking like I'm mad? I'm excited. I'll buy as much Ethereum as I can, whatever they do to dump this. My aggravation, my annoyance.
This is the end of the video. We'll watch it at the end.
The
beginning, I mean.
So people could make money.
It's coming.
I don't like corrupt bullshit. And you know what? They're all fucking corrupt.
This was 4 weeks ago. I went on a tyrant. Right here. I'll shut up.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. I got my bear shirt on. What a perfect day for that. Ethereum inquiry faces investigation with the SEC. They're basically going to investigate every single company dealing with Ethereum. What's happening? It's a bunch of hoo-ha bullshit. It's nothing but a money grab. All they want is to have BlackRock be able to get Ethereum at a cheaper price. Everyone else who's involved, same thing. Ethereum is going to tank, guys. Ethereum is going to tank. They are personally tanking it.
Ethereum's going to tank, guys. Ethereum is going to tank. Well, what happened 4 weeks into that? Let's go to the weekly chart and see what happened. Let's see. 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3. That was the fourth week when I did the video. Oh, did the video. March 22nd, 2024. That's where we were. The price was all the way up here for Ethereum. So pay attention to the videos. It's very important when I go on a rant. I told you it's just a simple money grab. Did you grab that money? I'm just curious. Getting a double bottom on the weekly here for the first time. We'll see if we do find support there. That is the first time. We have 2 days and 12 hours. This is what I wanted to notify everyone. Ethereum right here at the bottom. We have 2 days, and so 2.5 days to find out if the next candle will pump green for us. I'm having an understanding that that should happen. So we'll see if that does happen. We'll look for 2 weeks in a row to the upside, and if that does occur, we'll find ourselves hopefully heading up. And like I said, we have a little bit here. We're waiting until June, so we may not really be pumping up here until June. The trend is your friend, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see here since we've been all the way to about the 4,000 mark, what is the trend for Ethereum? Well, the trend for Ethereum is to the downside, so until we break that trend, and where is that trend broken, we're going to have to pump all the way to about 3,500 Ethereum to be considered serious again. So, my name is Wall Street Pete Sickno in Crypto, bringing you up to date on some of the crypto news, some of the crypto technical analysis side. And if you see right here, there's an even bigger price. There's a big resistance level of 1, 2, 3 weeks. So I did screw that up a little bit. So I'm glad we didn't leave just yet, but you can pay attention. That is actually your price before we get back to the upside for Ethereum. Pay attention. We're in the golden pocket somewhere around here at the 31.21. This is about where we're finding and building support for the weekly. So if you can see the finished candle, we might actually finish a weekly candle inside the golden pocket. This golden pocket looks pretty good for a daily, and that's right about into the 3100 level. So that could be a very good, important key level to buy. Like I said, dollar cost average in, not financial advice, but we knew that we could fall all the way down to 50%. That is exactly what had happened on the daily chart, I believe, for Ethereum. As you can see, the news, it was telling everyone we're dipping, we're falling down, getting ready for a curl back to the upside. Is it a real one? I'm not sure, because you can see the trend is still down. We will be waiting for a 3650 to break one more time for Ethereum to be considered seriously in the air, up and ready to rock and roll. The only problem I have is we did not see 2500 Ethereum, and that could be a possibility. So pay close attention to what is happening there. Head and shoulders pattern. What will happen? We'll probably develop some type of inverse head here. That's what I'm expecting. So if I was the weatherman, and I'm saying it's going to be a rainy crypto days ahead, most likely Ethereum is looking to do something like this, and I hope you do see that. I'm pretty excited. This is what I think can happen, and very, very possible. As you can see here, inverse head. We could have a little bit of some fall, and that's what I think is happening. Hit the like and subscribe. Getting down, breaking down to the Bitcoin sort of things and showing you what's happening here. What is going on? Same sort of thing, a triple top, and you can see there is nothing good that usually comes from a triple top. We're talking about the 4-hourly here for Bitcoin. I'm just trying to give everyone a little education this morning if possible. Not financial advice. This is done twice as nice. So we are seeing the triple top, very bearish divergence happening. We're going to get a little relief tick up to about that 67.8, like I said. Come back down. You'll see some more falling waterfalls come down. I do believe that the max pain is going to be somewhere in this range, and that most likely will be the price for your cryptocurrency bottom. So you can see what's going on coming in, then to start developing a bull flag or some type of falling wedge. That'll be your bullish pattern, and that'll be your breakout, my friends. So it's going to be a little bit, like I said, it's been pretty, this channel's been pretty consistent. I started with the video saying that I strongly believe, and I'm trying to get the color up, I strongly believe that's going to be 2 months. We're going to be struggling for 2 months. I mean, come on. So I'm going to talk real quick here if it makes any sense to a lot of people, but you can see what's happening there. A little bit more max pain, right? Dollar cost average into that. I wouldn't bet the farm in right now. Maybe get into a little bit now so you're in, but I do believe we're going to get that rejection. Now what happens? Every Bitcoin halving, we've never seen a new all-time high price. This is new. This is why I think we're going to fall a little bit before a major explosion. But it's like, people can make fun of me. I know there's going to be comments, Pete, that always happens. Some people don't know that always happens. Or maybe, in your opinion, that never happens, right? People have different opinions. This is what's crazy. Probably the best advice I've ever been told in my life, or I've ever experienced. I wasn't told that I made this. When I was young into the space or any crypto asset, I would never share my investment with other people unless I really, really loved them and I was close. Why would I say that? Because all it takes is that one person to, one, blame you if it fails. And two, what'll happen a lot of times is people will get very, very combative. My Dogecoin is going to the moon. Your XRP sucks, and my ADA is the best. You'll get into a battle like that. What'll happen is people will give you reasons not to invest. You will actually sell your asset, give up on your project, and you'll be pointing the finger at them. Do not listen, because the people who tell you the most information about a specific thing in life know the least amount. Usually the biggest yappers know the least amount, and they're yapping, and they make it sound like they're educated because they want to be part of the conversation. So please be very careful with that. I've seen people I've done in the past where, oh, maybe this guy really knows what he's talking about, or she knows what she's talking about, and then I screwed myself out of an investment, and I chopped my shares half down because they really thought what they were talking about was real. So look at that. TA is right. I agree. Mr. Bill, thank you so much for your love and support. Everyone, Mr. Sellner, if you pay attention to that chart, is a very likely situation. We'll break down. If we do break down that 60,000, you can tell right now we can't break it. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. We cannot break this 59 59.6. That price is very, very important. But the problem is the more and more you test it, the more of a chance you're going to actually break it down. So pay attention to what's happening. We are getting a triple top there. You saw what happened after the triple top. You can see we're going to get a relief bounce here, but in the same trend, we could just be coming down all the way from the 67,000 area. Please be very careful. Please don't wait for 67.8. Don't wait for none of that stuff. So you can see we're very high on the 4-hourly short-term time frame. We're very, very overbought still, and we're going to continue to get overbought, and people are going to get some pain, and that's what's going to happen. About 10% investors right now are down in the cryptocurrency, and we're up about 10%. You can see there $113 billion are getting poured. The FOMO is real. What'll happen? They'll pull the rug right under from you and you get your ass kicked. So please be very careful with that specific situation. I can see that happening to you. You'll be miserable. We don't want to do that. And the Bitcoin halving, 11 hours and 45 minutes away. There's only 74 blocks remaining. Every 10 minutes, there's a block that gets created. This could be a very big bull trap for a lot of people. Be careful. You're getting excited. You're thinking we're coming up. And, I mean, long-term, Bitcoin is killing it. I mean, so what's the worst if you bought this price right now? You bought 64,000. Oh, no. Well, you're not selling today. You're not selling tomorrow. You might be selling in 2025. I promise you in 2025, and I hate to do promises. I hate promises. But in 2025, I don't even know if we can get that far yet. Does it let us? Somewhere around there. Wow, it doesn't let us go out that far. In 2025, the price is going to be a higher price than all-time high, I'll tell you right now, than what we're receiving right this moment. And that's going to be into 2025. I'm talking about from now. From now into 2025 January, the price is going to be higher than this area. I don't know if we're going to be higher in 2025 than this price. I know that the price will eventually hit, go above. Maybe we're building support around that time. We'll find out what happens. But I was looking at the Bitcoin chart, and it was scaring me a little bit. Nothing scares me. But let me go back. Same kind of thing here. You can see the Ethereum breaking down. It's just breaking down. It's not looking too good. The trend is down. We'll get a relief pump all the way to about up here. Same thing with Ethereum, 3,330. What'll happen? Well, then we'll just continue to proceed to head back down in this pattern, and then you'll get something like that, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll be buying around 2,500. The wolves will. I don't know what anyone else will be doing. A lot of people will be selling, getting scared, because if you've noticed, every opportunity to buy, there's a trigger in your brain that tells you to sell for some reason. It tells you to do the opposite. I guess because you get scared when you see your money fall. And it's very natural. This is a descending triangle pattern that's going to develop right here for Ethereum. I can see it. Makes total sense to me. It does. Makes a lot of sense, actually, the more and more I look at it. There's a descending triangle pattern, that little M. There will be something here where the M's stay about the same height, and that's when you know it'll be time to get out, and we're going to get that drop right to about 2,500. I do believe that's a 61.8 pullback Fibonacci sequence. It's a big pullback. It's a pretty big pullback. It's very scary. A lot of people in the space right now with a lot of money, so wouldn't surprise me if that does occur. I've been talking about it for a little bit. If not, well, the 28, 21, 50% pullback is very typical in bull market. So don't be surprised. Don't be shocked if any of that does occur. I was trying to get to the Bitcoin price. Let me see which one this is, and I'll go to the opposite. Binance. Okay, I wanted to go to this is the same scenario. I was telling people real quick, I want to go back to the Bitcoin and show you what I saw. A cup and handle that scares me. Right here, getting that inverse head somewhere. We could be developing it now. What's happening? The exponential moving average yellow ribbon is trying to flip. If it does flip right about here, it should flip at the price of 2,500 level for Shiba Inu. If that band does flip, you can see what happens when the band flips here. You see it right there? This EMA, exponential moving average band, a lot of people don't know what it is. It flipped right here. See it? Right there. It was on the bottom. Now it's on the top. It's bullish divert. It's a bullish sign. What will happen is you'll get your top price. We'll see what happens. Most likely our top price will be somewhere around here, 3,000 level. I'll probably get out if that happens. Oh, no, excuse me. Here it is. Here it is. We're looking at it right now. The top would be 2,600. Excuse me very much. I'm sorry about that. But you'll see a cup and handle probably drawing through here. So what can happen for Shiba Inu? A lot of people are waking up seeing this. That's the trend we're on right now. Could be a right shoulder, and that's when you're going to go all the way through. But this scenario can very much play out. I hope it does. I do see it coming through. Shiba Inu coming down, possibly 2,200 as your best buy. Right now, I'm flipping the old resistance to support. What I'm getting is a few couple buying signals that I use. Don't use this. I don't recommend everyone has to use this. Hit the like button if you've yet to do so. But the downtrend is weak. I get 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is before I did the video saying everyone I'm dollar cost averaging in. So I like this much sideways boring action. I hope the trend does stay strong on the support here for this particular asset. What is that? That price is very strong at the 2164. As long as we hold there, we'll be okay. And then we will get that rejection cup and handle hopefully coming in this trend line here. So that's about where we'll be. So pay attention. take your little screenshot, see what's going on. 2,600 level is pretty nice. Break above that trend line above here on this dotted line, and we will be continuing to go up a lot higher. And that's where I said the 3,000 for Shiba Inu. So I want to get back to Bitcoin really quick because I just wanted to show everyone, not someone. I wanted to show everyone what I saw here. It was a little concerning. Was it the weekly that really caught my eye? Where was it? Was it this chart? One of the charts really got me. It got me. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Let's see. And here it is. So there's a few areas here what I get worried about. I'm going to erase it all. It's too messy for me. So what I was worrying about was see how this cup and handle was made here. There's something similar to it. And then we went up higher just a little bit more. I'm worrying that we did do that exact move. That is very concerning. How could you move up this fast? There's no Bitcoin halving yet, right? All-time high. That means we got some downtrend to come. Look at that. Look at that support where we're at. Exactly here to the exact move we got before we lifted off again. Right here. We're doing this measurement. Before the liftoff, that was a Bitcoin halving, May of 2020. We got a Bitcoin halving move before the Bitcoin halving. That's my major concern. That's my major reason for this video. Please be super careful. If I'm looking at this chart, there is a $54,000 price. Everyone keeps talking 56, 50 something. I'm going to give you the exact price at the end of this video. This is going to be the end right here. There's shoulders here that I see happening. If this happens, I may retire in crypto. Seriously. It's I really don't hope I'm correct. I really don't hope I'm correct. But if that's what's happening, I'm going to show you the price, what's coming next. Imagine, and then people say to me, how do you do this, Pete? How do you predict the price that we're going to fall? And then after you predict the price we're going to fall, you're going to predict exactly where we're going to go to the top of next. That's ludicrous, sir. Yeah, I know it is. Well, that's what the fuck's going to happen. So get ready. My name is Wall Street Pete Crypto. I've been harping on an 80-something thousand price. This makes more sense to me than anything in the world. Do we not see a history repeat? If so, smash that like button and please subscribe because you are on one of the best channels you've ever did see. I know, one of the cockiest bastards you ever heard too. I'm sorry. I really got to humble myself. Not on the channel, but I just love the channel so much. I love the people in it. So when I talk to you like this, it's exciting. But you can see what's going on here. So I'll show you what's happening. Same kind of move. This can really happen. I'm not saying this is how it always works. This is what happens. This is not correct all the time. But I'll tell you right now, I'm getting pretty excited for this move. I'm getting pretty excited. Everything's showing me here. What's happening? Well, if I looked at this oscillator on the bottom here, it's a weekly. So it's going to take a couple more weeks to finish this trend. If you see here, there's a 56,000, 52,000 possibility coming down. We still have more room to get oversold. I want to get to the oversold zone. Let's pop it up so people could really see as we're about to get to go. You guys got me back here. Look what we're looking for. We're looking for an average measurement of a fall before a quick bounce up. These are the average touches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't even count. There's only 5 times since May of 2018 on the weekly chart that this has happened. 5 times. This is going to be the 4th halving. So put that in consideration as well. So what's going on? Well, the 5th time that we're coming all the way down to here tells we have room to fall. Okay, we see that. We're very familiar with that. We hope we do so we can get a nice big bounce. There is your 52, 56,000 range coming in. That's what we're looking at. We're doing the same history move. A lot of people don't know this. Once they watch the channel, there'll be 50 YouTubers talking about this scenario. Just check the dates when they come out. It'll be the proof stamp of who talked about it first. That's what's happening. So believe it or not, we're more bearish than more people know. Why? Because we've never had a new all-time high happen before the Bitcoin halving occurred. We're usually at an all-time low. So what's going to happen? We have room to fall. But people who buy at this top, let me explain to you, dollar cost averaging still is not a bad idea. Why? Why is that not a bad idea? Because the long-term goal is to hold Bitcoin. No one is buying Bitcoin today and selling tomorrow that knows what they're doing. Let me say that exactly correctly because that is a fact. I don't want to say opinionated statements here or try to have one, but that's the truth. If you think that you're going to buy Bitcoin today, sell it tomorrow at a profit, you're kind of crazy. So what we're looking for is this dump. It's just what's happening. So please, I do appreciate everyone very much. We're getting the same scenario. It turned out to be, I guess with the ETF, it turned out to be a halving event. That's really what happened. Now the halving's priced in. What's going to happen? Well, The demand is higher. The demand grew. So we won't get such a big fall. Maybe we don't get this big fall. Maybe we don't get this big fall. Maybe we just come down a little bit more. We continue to do that boring sideways action that we've been doing. So we'll continue to pay attention to it. There's a lot of different scenarios. Like I said, we could be getting a pump all the way above the EMA here, 67.8 come down, and this may be our range, and that's it. And this is all we do. And we just do this for 2 months. We just do this for 2 months. Maybe this is the next scenario. There's two ways. There's two scenarios. People go, oh, well, there is two, up and down. Yeah, no shenanigans. But that's a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. What is more possible, though, is that we continue to consolidate as we continue to touch that trend and come down and then get that pump. That is called the falling wedge. So I do believe that's happening. My name is Wall Street Pete Sicko in crypto. I hope you enjoyed these videos. My name is Wall Street Pete for a reason. We didn't just get bored. Obviously, if you know me by now, a lot of people are joining the channel, a lot of new people, a lot of new faces. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. That's what's in the background here. Used to be beautiful, used to be handsome, used to be a nice little gentleman here coming into New York City, all the way from New Jersey. Jersey boy! And used to live basically in Manhattan after work. Love the place. This is where we're at now, you know. We're struggling here trying to teach you guys the Open Outcry Pit. I'm struggling here. I want you guys to know that the Open Outcry Pit was something incredible. You can't even go visit it. I'm flabbergasted over it. I think every person that trades crypto off their phone should be able to go down to the Open Outcry Pit and see what trading was like before this. If you could do that, if you could look it up, if you could go do your own research, it may absolutely astonish you. But you know what? There's nothing like the real thing. Sucks watching videos. I'll tell you right now. My name is Wall Street Pete Sicko in crypto. If you've yet to hit the like button, I do really ask you, please hit that like button. Smash that like button. Share with a friend. Let them know I got a real guy who used to work on Wall Street. And I like the channel, and you may like it too. So talking about crypto news, technical analysis, and if you have a cryptocurrency you'd like to talk about yourself, here it is. We got I bought Tooker, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. I love it. I bought Tooker right before the dip, carefully looking something else to buy right now. And that's what we do. We save our money for rainy days. A lot of people, you know, it's green. It's green. We're moving. It's like, holy cow, what should I buy? What do? I save money. I pile it up, and I hide it like a cookie jar. I'm just using an example. And it's green, and the price is going up. Everyone's excited. What do you think's going to happen? How do you think these people make money? How do you think these big whales make more money? $100 million. It moved up 2%. They get the fuck out. And then you are excited, and you're getting in, and it's like, why is this dipping so hard? Because they took 400 investors' money worth about $2 million, just on a 2% low risk reward, high reward for them. And now they're going to enjoy their $2 million and put the $100 million back. And all they did was just use it as trade bait against you on leverage or whatever they did. And now you're stuck waiting because you're spot bought. Spot bought, if you don't know what spot bought is when you buy the price at the specific current time and you hold it. It's a hodl, it's a regular buy, and you're sitting there holding long term, waiting to sell it at a higher price than you bought it. That's all it is. And you're trying to buy as much as you can. That's a spot buy. A lot of people trade on leverage 10 times. They put $1,000 in, but they're playing with $10,000. That means the money goes quicker on the 1,000. Times 10 faster. But the money also gains as if they're playing with 10 grand. It's a wild world we live in. But I wish many of you could go into that Open Outcry Pit and see it. You guys have a fantastic day Friday. A lot of people get paid. Price is going to go up. I'm sure we're going to get a fake rally. Watch the video again if you need to. I sure will. Have a great day. None of this is financial advice. My name is Wall Street Pete Sicko in crypto. Please be very careful. Be very, very careful. This market is looking like we are going to get tanking. What am I doing? I'm not selling. I am not panicking. What I am doing is I am getting ready to enter the space with more money. I'm getting ready to hedge against the prices that I bought that may have been too high. Chainlink is $13, $14. That's insane. 2 weeks ago, it was just 17. Shiba Inu took a big hit. You have to pay attention to some of these things. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. My name is Wall Street Pete. Please be careful. See you in the next video, my friends.